You know, guys, one of the ways I know when I'm in Pamphret is the bumpy road. You just shaking up and down and you just Lord God, we need the highway. And welcome back to another video here on Just Sharika. So I'm actually in St. Thomas now, heading to Morant Bay to give you an update on the new road development from that end. But boy, may I tell you, Pamphret road is just so bouncy. No man, it all for shake out the spring them out of the car. So I can't wait for the highway. I'm telling you guys, I can't wait for the highway to be completed and for St. Thomas to get proper road network, you know, proper road system. Because it's bad. Look at this. If you're not careful when you're driving on this road, you will lose control of the vehicle and end up where you're not going to end up. But we are heading to Morant Bay, as I said, to give you an update on the development from that end, so stay tuned. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see the beautiful sea views on my right. If you look straight ahead. Thomas pretty, you know. It's just that it needs some attention, and with the new road, it has been getting some attention. As you would have seen in my last video, the Pamphret Heights new development that's coming along now. So people buying lands, people selling lands, people building houses, and that is what we want to see happening in St. Thomas. So the next thing I want to see now is some business. So corporate Jamaica coming to St. Thomas and creating new employment for the people living here. That's the next thing I want to see, because you know, with the road, the new roads normally bring a lot of new stuff, including new houses and new businesses. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that happening in St. Thomas, to lift the parish, the forgotten parish as they call it. Looks like we get remembered now. So it's a good look. Really happy for that. Portland. this out here so again. Some oval we name. What do you call this place? Oh, we're not there yet. St. Thomas is a beauty. And you have some open lands over that side. Search Island. So a lot of greenery. St. Thomas. Which is beautiful. For the most part. For the most part. Alright guys, so I will show you more when I get closer to Morant Bay. Alright, so stick with me, stay tuned. So we're actually passing the Goodyear Oval, heading into St. Thomas. I wonder if they have any hopes of reviving the factory and bringing back some sort of employment to St. Thomas. I know the factory thing kind of dying out now because we're now in the technological era, but I don't know, maybe they can bring some sort of youth or some sort of business that's modern, that can bring some sort of employment to St. Thomas. Alright, so they have started some work down here. As you can see, a warning sign right there, open trench. So they have widened the road a little bit. And you can see you can see the new sidewalk. So some work has been done down here already. A lot more left to be done. So we're in the zone. Heading. Oh, this beach. What's this beach called again? Is it Prospect Beach or License Beach? One of them. I think this is License Beach in St. Thomas.
No, License Beach is further down.
So which beach is that?
I think that's Beach Park, Morant Bay Beach Park or something like that.
No man, that's License Beach. That's License.
License Beach is further down.
It's further down? Yeah, said to me.
If I'm not mistaken.
I think you're mistaken. The
Okay.
viewers can tell us which beach is that we just passed. I think it's License Beach, but I may be wrong. Alright, so
Coming on to
it's
some
up
road
villas
network.
now.
Some road network starting.
Oh, so we are right here. So the major work, because they're trying to put a barricade right here to bar off the water from coming onto the road. Because if you can see right there, the water is coming in. The water level is rising. So they're putting in new wall system right there to barricade the water. You can see the trucks and so on. Find that hole there. Right in there, Major. You can see the water down there. It's coming in. You know, with global warming and all of that, the water level rising. So that's a part of the work that is happening right here in St. Thomas. Oh,
even complete. So you see that dirt patch right there?
It feels
That's-
the same.
All of that going over is the road.
Okay.
So it's
So
about
people,
3
you can
feet wider
see
on both sides.
they're working on this, and it doesn't feel a lot wider to me. But they normally say women don't have good spatial awareness. But it doesn't feel wider to me. But as was said, it is still a work in progress. Here looks wider now. I can see it right here. But down there I couldn't see it. But they're working on it, people. So you can see from this end that they are widening the road. Some part of it feels a little bit smoother than the last time I came down this side. So I guess they're doing a little bit of free servicing as well. So things are going for St. Thomas. So pretty soon we will be getting brand new roads and housing developments. So I'm just looking forward to the business part, and you can see where the factory was, the oval. That would be this new business center. So yeah, so we are get road, we are get house, and we are get business. That's good. So St. Thomas is looking very good right now, and I'm very pleased with that. I think the road, the completion for the road is what, 4 years, 5 years? So by 2024, 2025, thereabouts, it should be completed from Harborview stretch all the way down to Portland. Should be completed. I think it's a 4-year projection, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a 4-year projection. So really looking forward to see what it will look like. And I will be one of the first persons driving on the new highway from Harborview all the way to Portland, and I will capture everything so that persons can see how it looks. Alright, so as you can see, some more sidewalk down here, some more widening. I guess a little patchwork as well. As you can see, some little patches and close up some holes on the road. So yeah man, things are going, things are going, things are going.
Let's see more work down that side.
Alright, so some more down that side. So I'm not going too far out. Yeah? Because I have to go home and do some stuff. So I just capturing enough so you guys can actually see what is happening down this side. You can see the sidewalk over that side. I'm not sure if you captured that. Attractions are down here. I would have visited the Reggae Falls. I need to go back to Reggae Falls and do a video so you guys can actually see. I've been to the Reggae Falls. I've been to the hot water spring. I've been to the park. And I know a number of other attractions are down here that I need to capture so you can actually see that there are things to do here in St. Thomas. So when you buy a property down here, you have places that you and your family can go and hang out and enjoy nature, especially if you're a nature person. Like me now, I am most of the road development down this side is further down, because we didn't capture a lot. We didn't capture a lot other than where you see they were making that wall. I think that's the major part of it down this side. And as you would have seen, some sidewalks and widening and repatching and so on. But most of it is up Grand Spence side or further down outside of Morant Bay Prospect area.
That's the widening here as well.
So, and a little widening going on down here as you see. But yeah, not much down this side yet. So the VIP beach, the sign right there. This is where I went down that road looking for my beach because the GPS sent me down that side and I got lost. I couldn't find my beach. I ended up at a beach side that's called the Hut. And it was okay. And we swim and enjoy ourselves and eat our food. So people, I'm turning back now. I'm heading back to Yalas. So you would have seen some of the development that is happening in the Morant Bay area. As I said before earlier, there is some widening of the road. You have resurfacing of the road. You have where they were barricading, they putting up the wall to keep the road from, keep the water from coming onto the road, keep the sea from coming onto the road. So it's a lot of work, even though it may not look that way on screen. It's a lot of work. And kudos to the workmen, because I know they work very hard and long hours to ensure that the project is done and within the timeline that the government would have stipulated. And I'm really excited, and I'm sure you are too, and we can't wait to see the end of this project. Alright, so I'm just going to give you a few more sightseeing so you can see some nice houses on your screen. You can see the sea in your background. So the parish is getting some highlights, and I'm really happy for that. So we're going to be heading in now, back into Yalas. And hopefully when we pass it, we can give you a shot of the Yalas Pond. And just a little brief, I don't know if you would call that history of the Yalas Pond based on word of mouth, what I would have heard persons saying since I've been living here in St. Thomas. So you can stay tuned for that as soon as we get closer. Can let you know about that. Alright, so stay tuned. So we're heading back to Yalas, as I said. So we're passing now the Rosella Falls. So hopefully we can get a good shot this time. There are some persons underneath there. So it's just a mini falls, but people come here from time to time. As you can see, from time to time to enjoy themselves. And I've also heard of persons who travel with them bottle and fill it up because that's natural spring water coming directly from the rocks. So persons normally come with their bottle and fill it up and carry it home. But we're not gonna be doing that today. So we're heading right back into Yalas. So talk to you. So remember that short story that I promised you? So we're almost at the Yalas Pond. So since I've been here in St. Thomas, I actually heard the saying that the Yalas Pond came about. There were two brothers that actually owned the land where the pond is now at. And they were having some disagreement and they were fighting over the land. I think the and you can leave a comment down below and share it with us so we can all learn together. So the Yellow Pond have a lot of sulfur in it, so I'm not sure if there is any life in that pond. Maybe like crocodiles, I don't know. I'm not sure if fish can live in that sulfur. You have at the shore of the pond, you have some foamy looking thing. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stop and actually show you. Some foamy looking thing that's actually salt. So it has a lot of salt, a lot of sulfur. So I'm not sure if there is any life in there. So maybe Nepal them people they can come test it. I'm sure they would have, because you have from time to time where the pond actually has a strong odor that even persons in Kingston say that they smell it. When I was coming in a while ago, I had the windows rolled down and I could actually smell something. It's not so bad where we are at now. I'm not sure if you can actually see some shots of the pond to your left. So the water is not so bad now. We're closer to Yala. It's not so bad here. But up further, it had a very, I'm not sure how to describe that smell. A pungent kind of smell. Very strong smell. So I'm not sure what causes that smell. And you can see that little foamy white thing on the top. That's actually salt. And if we could find like the shore somewhere we could stop, you will actually see it a little bit better. So for persons living down this side, from time to time, as I said, they have this bad smell that comes from where I live in Yala. I don't smell it, but I've often heard persons complaining about it. You ever smell it?
Yeah, at work.
At work. So if you have any information on the Yellow Pond that you would like to share, as I said before, just leave a comment.